So in this lesson, we will start a new topic, relationships. Up to now, as you know, we have worked with single table. But starting from today, we will start to work with many tables. If you have many tables in your database design, you should relate that tables each other, or you should make relationship between those tables, or you should make link between the tables. To make relationship, we have three options. You can do one-to-many relationships, many-to-many relationship, and one-to-one relationship. And you should find out, if you have, for example, if you have two tables, you should find out how you should relate these two tables to each other by using one-to-one relationship, or many-to-many relationship, or one-to-many relationship. You should find out. How can you find out? Let's see. Before mentioning about this type, in the previous lessons, we have seen normalization, if you remember. Yes, normalization will help you when you need to work with, will help you to understand or to notify when you need to divide your table into the more tables. Yes, if you can understand normalization, we have already told there are most important two normalization step: normalization 1 and normalization 2. Normal form 1, normal form 2. Yes, if at least you should normalize by using first normal form and second normal form style. Now let's start with relationships. So what is the one-to-many relationships? This many relationship is the most common relationship type. In this relationship, if a row in a table can have many matching rows in table B, but a row in a table B can have only one matching row in a table, means that, for example, you have two tables. Table 1 and table 2. In this table, you have one row, but it has many related rows in the other side. For example, publisher and books. There is one publisher, for example. He can publish many books. Yes, but one book here in the site, one book can be published only by one publisher. For example, this book can be published only one publisher. This book belongs to be only one publisher. But one publisher can publish many other books. This is a one-to-many relationships. We will see how to make this relationship later. But if you want to make one-to-many relationships, you should have here at least primary key. At least you should have primary key or unique key, unique field. You know how to make primary key field. Next to that field, just you are typing primary key. Yes. Also, you know how to select one primary key in your table. For example, if you want to remind, primary key should be unique. Yes. And then if you set one field as a primary key, you should not leave it empty. Yes. Also, third rule, if you set one field as a primary key field, you should rarely change that field and data inside that field. This can be primary key field. This means in the first table, you need one primary key field or at least one unique field. Some fields can have naturally unique. For example, school number, we have told, yes, school number can be used as a primary key, or you can set artificial primary key, for example, incremental 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then next to it also you can set one unique student school number as a unique field, for example. Unique field can be like that. In the second table, you need foreign key. You don't know what is foreign key for now, but we will learn foreign key in the next coming hours. What is foreign key? But you know unique field and primary key field. You should know up to now what is the unique key and then unique field and then primary key field. So if you want to make this relationship between table 1 and table 2, in the first table you need a primary key field or at least one unique field. In the second table you need foreign key. We will learn what is foreign key later. So if you want to make if you make one-to-many relationship, in the one side you will see one key symbol. In the other side you will see infinite symbol. You will see like that. Actually, it will be key symbol. One-to-many relationship. For now, we didn't learn how to make one-to-many relationship, but we will learn. What about many-to-many relationship? In this relationship, you have again two tables. And one record here can have many related record here. By the same way, 1 and 2 record here can have many related record here. You got 1 record here can have many related record in the side, and 1 record on the right side has also many related record here. Yes, this is a many-to-many relationship. Many-to-many relationship. You have many-to-many relationship if you like that. Example, if you want to give one example, authors and books table. Because one writer can have many published books. One book can have many authors. For example, if you take one textbook, if you look at the first page, sometimes you will see one author, sometimes you will see 2, 3, and more authors. You will see in one book can have many writers. Yes, one book can have many writers. By the same way, one writer, one author can write several different books. This means this relationship, authors and tables, has a many-to-many relationships. So if you want to make many-to-many relationship, you cannot make this relationship directly. How can you do this one? This is table 1. Yes, table 1 here, and this one table 2. And this is table 2. This is a table 1, table 2. In between them, you should do one more table. We are calling it join table or junction table. Join table, junction table, or link table. Join table or junction table. First, you are making between this one-to-many relationship. One-to-many. And between this one also, you are making one-to-many relationship. And at least you have at the end, you have many-to-many relationship. So we keep in your mind, you cannot make many-to-many relationship directly. Yes, you cannot make many-to-many relationship directly, but instead of it, you can make, if in between the table 1 and table 2, you can make one junction table, and you can make two relationships between first and junction table, and between second and junction table. And all these relationship is, all these two relationship is a one-to-many relationship. At the end, between the table 1 and the table 2, many-to-many relationship will be established. We will learn how to make this relationship. You should now, for now, you should understand what is the many-to-many relationship. Yes, many-to-many relationship, if you recall it, in the first table, one record can have many related records in the site. For example, one author can have 1, 2, and more books. Yes. Also, on the right side, one record can have many related records in the site. For example, one book can have author 1, author 2, and several different authors. One-to-one relationships. This actually, if you are normalizing your table, you must do one-to-many or many-to relationship. You must do. But when you are normalizing your table, it is not compulsory to make one-to-one relationship. This means one-to-one relationship, actually, it is optional. It has some aim. For example, we have some good reason. At least here, we have good 3 reasons to use one-to-one relationship. Again, if you are normalizing your table, you should use one-to-one. You must use one-to-many and many-to-many relationship. But when you are normalizing your tables, it is not compulsory to use one-to-one relationship. That's why to use one-to-one relationship is optional. But you have at least 3 good reasons here to use one-to-one relationship. So what is the one-to-one relationship? One-to-one relationship, again, you have table 1 here. Table 1 and table 2. One record here can have only one related record here. Yes. One record here can have only one related record here. This means it is a one-to-one. Good example for it, for example, students and password and login information. For example, this can be student registration information table. This one is a login table. Every student can have only one login, one username and one password. Yes, one login can be used only by one student. It is a good example for one-to-one relationship. But still, we thought one-to-one relationship is optional. You can put all information into the one big table. You can put, for example, student name, student surname, address, telephone number. Also, you can put here login, username, and then login password in the same table. Or you can divide this table into the 2 parts. You can put this information, student name, surname, address, telephone number, one table, student username and password to the another table. You can divide it into the 2 tables like this, but it is optional because actually you can put all this information into the one table. It is big in the perspective of the normalization. There is nothing wrong for it. So why we are going to use one-to-one relationship? If you have one big table, huge amount of table, for example, if you have one large table with 50 column, yes, what can you do? You can divide it into the 2 tables. You can put the 25 column into one table, remaining 25 column into the another column or into the another table, or you can locate it first 30 column into the first table, remaining 20 column into the second table. It is up to you. It logically can divide. There is some, for example, you can put, for example, if you want to collect student registration information during the registration, we can locate some important ones, primary information into the first table, some less important data into the second table. For example, we can locate the student name, school number, surname, telephone number, email address into the first table, and then hobbies, father name, mother name, some other less important data into the second table. Yes, if we want, we can, if we are going to use one-to-one relationship to divide one table into the two parts. If you think you have some important data, put them into the first table. If you think in your table some column is not less important, put them to the second table. Or you have one, for example, one table with 1,000 columns. You can divide it into the three tables. You can first some columns into the first table, next coming some columns into the second table, last remaining columns to the third table. You can divide in any amount of one part, two part, or three part. If you think your table is too large, but it's not common case. Isolate part of table for security reasons. For example, you can put student, you can locate, or you can save student name, surname, address, email address into the first table, and some sensitive data, for example, password and username into the second table. Yes, and first table we can locate in one server. Second table we can locate in this another server, and we can isolate. For example, if one hacker access the student name and table, he also should try more to access the second table. But if you locate all student related information and password and login information into the one table, if one hacker have access to that table, he will access all information. Yes, for security reason, if you think in your table some information is a very sensitive information, if you think like that, we can separate them into the another table, and you can look at them to the another table. So sometimes in your database system you have some temporary information. Yes, in one table, for example, some columns permanent columns, some columns are keeping some temporary information. In that case, what can you do? You can separate permanent columns and temporary columns between, you can separate temporary columns from the permanent columns, and then when you want to delete temporary information, just you can delete information, whole information inside that table. It will make your life easy instead of trying to find out or separate them manually and delete them. Yes, instead you can locate the temporary information into the second table, and you can delete the whole table in one time. You can truncate one table, and then you can delete all information in one time. So one-to-many relationship is again, if you have one record in the other table has many related record, but in the second table, if you have one record but it has only one related record in the first table. For example, this record has only one related record in this other table. This one also like that. But this record has many related record in this site. You can have another, for example, it has two relationships. This record has two related record in this site. But this one has only one related record in this site.
Sorry.
So server, yes. So do you have any question?
No.
server.
I forgot to save attendance. Please open attendance for 5 minutes.
Attendance time is already passed.
You open.
So one-to-many relationship, one-to-many relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship. So in one-to-many relationship, we already told many-to-many relationship. In the first table, you can have one record. It may have many related records in the other side. In the second table, you may have one record, and it can have many related records in the other side. Yes, both of them, they have many relation in the other side can have. If you want to make many-to-many relationship, you cannot make directly this type of relationship. You should make junction table or link table between them, and you should make one-to-many relationship between the first and junction table, and then also between the second table and junction table, you should make one-to-many relationship. Between the table 1 and table 2, you can do many-to-many relationship. In a one-to-one relationship, in one record in one table can only have one related record at most. By the reverse, in the second table, one record can have only one related record in the other side, like student and their login information. So how can you make many-to-many relationships? For example, let's do orders and customers table. Yes, there is some customer, and they are going to give some order. For example, one customer can give many orders. When you go, for example, when you go to online shopping site, you can buy many products. Yes, you can give many orders, but one product can both only buy one customer. You cannot tell, for example, you cannot sell one TV system to do two customers. Yes, that's why one product or one order can both only buy one customer. That's why relationship between these two tables is a one-to-many, because one customer can buy many things, can give many orders, but one order can be given by one customer only. It means that this one is a one-to-many relationship. Let's do this one in our system. If you want to make a customer table, first of all, you already know these steps. First, we are making one database, and then we are activating this database location. After that, we are making first table. Table customer ID, it will be primary key. And some information related to your customer, for example, last name, first name. You can add more information, but this is a demo example. That's why we don't have too much column. But if you want, you can add, for example, customer telephone number, customer email address. You can add many things related to customer this table. But for now, these columns, these fields, quite enough. In the second table, table orders and order ID can be natural primary key in the table. Amount, how much he bought, for example, 1 pieces, 2 pieces, 5 pieces, and then in which date you bought. Also, you can add any other things. For example, you can add price, delivery date, sale date. You can add many related fields related to the order, but since we thought this is a demo, we are going to keep small as much as small in our database. Let's do this two table now. When you execute this table, this one, it will make table customer and table order. And complete it. Let's refresh and see. Shopping, it should be shopping. Yes, shopping. Inside it, we should have two tables, customer and order. When we look at their design, there is no relationship between them, yes? Now, how can you relate these two tables? If I want to make one-to-many relationship, this is important. Listen to me, please, very well. This is a table 1. This is a table 2. First of all, you should discover it is which type of relationship you should make, yes? Which type of relationship you should do. One customer can give many orders. One customer can give many orders. One order can be done by one customer. That's why it is a one-to-many relationship. We told, for example, you cannot sell one TV system to do two different customers. So in this table, you need one primary key. This is a clear primary key of this table. This one, it is clear. Customer ID is a primary key in this table. In this table, order ID, primary key. It is clear. This is a primary key in this table. It is a primary key in this table. Now, you should bring this key from here to here. Customer ID. This means if you want to make a relationship between these two tables, one-to-many relationship, what will you do? You'll bring to primary key of the one side. Primary key of the one side, and you should put it here. Yes, to the second. You should add this column to this place, and then you need to call this one as a foreign key. So what is foreign? Do you have an idea? What is foreign?
It's something different from this table.
Yes, you can call like that.
Reference or
So
pointer.
you can call
What is foreign key? Do you have an idea?
It is a primary key
reference.
from other table.
When you go look at this glossary, you'll see some term there. Foreign means inastranetsi, in Turkish yabancı. Yes. Yabancı or inastranet. Why?
foreign.
Yes, foreign key. Yes, what does it mean now? This is, in this table, we have already primary key. This is a second key, but it is not belong to this table. It came from this place. That's why it is a foreign here, yes? It is a key also here. This table has now two keys, primary key and foreign key, yes? İnatranet or in Turkish yabancı, yes? I hope you understand why we are calling it foreign key here. Because this key actually primary key here. But in this table, it is not primary key because this table has already one primary key. Yes, it is this is a key. We are calling it foreign key. Yes, is a yabancı key or inasranets key here. So you should go and we should set. First of all, let's delete this one because we don't want this design. Before deleting, let's change this one to the master. I'm deleting this old version because we are not interested with this one. Yes. Now, what I am going to do, I am taking this one from here, copy, and writing there. But it is a what it will be? It will be foreign key. Foreign key. This key, customer ID, here, primary key. Yes. Order ID in this table is a primary key, but customer ID will be foreign key. But if it is foreign key, you should tell something more. For example, you should tell reference. So it has a reference to the which place? To do this table. And which field we have to do this field. I hope you understand what it is telling. Because we don't have like the table for now. Yes, it is not a problem for now. It has customer ID. Foreign key. Yes. Now we have customer ID in this table primary key. Order ID in this table primary key. And we brought this one from here to here. You should be careful only. Their name type should be same. Type is an int. Look at int. Type of the primary key in this table, if it is int, also should be this one int. Must. It is must. Yes. Foreign key reference. And if it is, you should tell like how you are making this one primary key. You are using foreign key keyword. You are writing next to it foreign key. After that, if it is foreign key, you should do one more thing. You should tell it is reference. It has reference to the table customer, and then in the table customer, it has reference to the customer ID, to this field. Yes, it has reference to this field. So what is next? Let's run, execute. Yes, now we have again shopping database. Inside it we have table customers and table orders. In the table customers we have only primary key. In the table order we have primary key, and then also we have foreign key. Yes, and let's see if we have like a table or not. Shopping we have, and we have two tables inside them, this one and this one. If you look at the indexes, let's look at the index of this first table. How many index you should have? Because of primary key, we should have one index only. Let's confirm. Yes, it has one primary key. Let's confirm the index of this table now. It should have two index now. One of them primary key index, other one is a foreign key. Yes, and Let's confirm its key. Foreign key and then primary key and foreign key. If you look at index, we should see one index because primary key, when you set one field as a primary key, automatically it is making unique index. But when you set one field as a foreign key, it is not making index, only making it key. Yes, it has one index. But this table has one index coming from this primary key, but it has two key. One of them primary key, other one is a foreign key. Yes, foreign key. And let's check if relation is done or not. No, it is not done. What's wrong with it?
Teacher, there should be use shopping above second table.
So what's the problem? Shopping.
Second table. Use shopping and go. Then create table.
No, it is not that issue. It's a different issue. Customer ID, foreign key, it has reference to the customer ID. Problem is this. Okay, this is okay. Customer ID, it has, yes. Table customer. But this is from where? It is correct, but we didn't refresh. Let's do again. New diagram, refresh. Add, close. Again, problem. Okay.
I think it's like underscore before customer ID.
This is actually, it is not important. Table order. Everything is same. Shopping. Actually, this is not important. Let's delete this one again. I will copy this one. Copy. No. Delete this one. And new query. We are creating one shopping database. Inside it, we are creating table customer. It has primary key, yes. And then in the table order, we have primary key, order ID. Customer ID came from here. Customer ID came from here. It is a foreign key referencing to the customer, table customer, and then customer order. Everything is same. I don't know, there's some bug maybe. Execute. Can you find the stored procedure customer ID? Shopping. Yes, to underscore here. Let's try like that. It is because of this one. In this situation, actually, you don't need to put last comma. For example, here, let's see. It has a shopping. Let me delete this shopping again. Before delete, let's change its place. Master. Delete. Actually, you can omit this one. Yes, this last comma. But it seems if it is foreign key, you cannot omit this one. Execute. Yes. It is allowing here to omit, but it's not allowing to here. Let's see first if it is done or not. Refresh. Shopping. Database diagram. It is done now. Yes. It has a relationship between customer ID and then customer ID. Let's come back here. So we should, this is important, in the first table, you should have one primary key. Most probably that primary key, if it is customer table, customer ID, yes. In the second table, you must have one primary key. Most probably again, this primary key will be, if it is about the orders, order ID, primary key. After that, in the second table, we are bringing customer ID to this place and we are setting its primary key. But when we are setting primary key, if you write only primary key, it is enough. But when you are setting foreign key, also you should reference because there will be link between this table. Yes, you should reference to do this table and this column. And let's go back here. Yes, if you set foreign key, you should give reference to this place and this table and this one. Yes, when you are making foreign key, this is important. What is this? That one, customer ID, primary key. If it is int in the first table, it must be here int. It must be int. But if custom name of, you can use this with different name. For example, you can give another name. For example, let me delete this one again. Master. Delete. My key. My key ID. Yes, you can give any name. This is a here representing this name, customer ID. You can think nickname. Yes, it is a still here foreign, and it came from here. Actually, it is representing here. Why you can use different name here? Because already you are telling this is a foreign key, and then it has relationship. It came from here. Look at it. Is you are telling this is a foreign key here, and it came from table customer from here, and then it has a relation to the customer ID. Yes, that's why because of this foreign key, because of this reference must show exactly this place, this table and this field. If it is showing this place, you can use here any other name. For example, let's execute this one again. Execute, run, refresh, shopping. Order here, customers here. It is not refreshing. Okay, we have here my I key, and then here this one, it is a updated. Yes. It has relationship. But in my program, there is something wrong, but I don't know what is wrong. But it is a good idea to use exactly same name. But to make some change, like that underscore. Copy. Let me restart my computer. Not restart my computer, restart this program. First delete this one. New query. First of all, let's check. First, we don't have shopping, yes? And then we are following the same things. First of all, we are making table customer. Inside it, we have primary key. Yes. Second table, table order. Inside it, we have one primary key, order ID, primary key. And customer ID came from this table to this place, but I make some small change on it because there will be two customer ID. When you look at in the codes, for example, later maybe you will write some programs and you will see two customer ID, and you should understand which one is the foreign name of the primary key in the first table, which one of the name of the foreign key in the second table. That's why you should use, you can use same name exactly, or you can use different name, or it is common practice to use the same name but with small change. Yes, this is a telling, when you see this one, you understand this is a key, but it is not primary key. But when you see this one, because of ID, you will understand it's a key and primary key. But when you look at it, it is a key, but not primary key. It must be foreign key. Yes, you will understand like that. But reference is all must, there will be two must. It must be same type with this primary key of this one. They are the same type. And then also you must tell its reference. Yes, its reference is you should tell this key is not belong to this table. This key came from here. It is related to this table, customer table, table customer, and then customer ID. Yes, and execute. Now let's refresh. Shopping. We have two tables again. Columns. Customer ID, primary key here, and here columns. Order ID is a primary key and underscore customer ID foreign key. Yes, and we can also verify it from here. I hope this time it will work. Yes. Now we have table customer. It has primary key, customer ID, table order, primary key here, and then customer ID is a foreign key. Yes, their location doesn't important. You can change their location. It is just illustration. It doesn't mean first name related to the customer ID. Actually, this relation is a, if you want, you can go to properties and you can see it's real relation. Okay, it is a related to the customer ID. Yes, this. It is related to this ID. It is showing here. Customer ID. I hope you understand how to make this type of the relationship. if we insert some data, for example, let's insert this name. Think this name already inserted into the customers, and then they are the order, and enter this place. Now, this customer table, this one. Yes, this is this table, this is this table. I have changed their place in the illustration to make it understand better. For example, look at now. In the table customer, we have Benjamin, number 1. When I look at the foreign key in the other side, there is a 1. This means this order given by Benjamin. Yes. In the first customer table, we have Yasin. And in the second order table, we have foreign key field. Yes. When I look at these tools, this one, this order, and this order, these 3 order given by Yasin. And then these remaining 2 order, this order and this order given by Dastan. If you pay attention here, you should also notice this one. Look at primary key is a unique field. Look at it cannot repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no repeat here. Primary key also unique field, must be unique. In order, this primary key is also unique. It cannot repeat. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But foreign key is not unique. Yes, it can repeat. Look at 1, 2, 2, 2. It repeated 3 times. 3, 3 can repeat. Yes, it is not repeat. That's why keep in your mind. Primary key was already we know that it is unique. It cannot repeat. Yes, if you use one number one time, you cannot use again. For example, you cannot tell here 5. For example, Ahmed. You cannot enter this record with this ID because 4 is already used here. You should give another number. For example, you can use 6. 6 Ahmed, and you can enter any other information. But foreign key is not like that. Foreign key can repeat. Yes. That's why if you notice one more thing, what is that one? When I design this table, when I design this table, did I tell anything this relationship about this relationship? It will be one-to-many relationship? No. Did I tell anything? How computer SQL server know I want to make one-to-many relationship? Yes, because we have told there is a one-to-one many relationship, one-to-many, and many-to-many relationship. There are 3 relationships. But here I didn't mention type of the relation. I thought only I want to link customer ID field in this table to the customer ID field to this table. Yes, like that. Yes, I told I want to link primary key of this table, customer ID, primary key of this table to the foreign key of this table. Yes, I want to link these 2 fields. Primary key of this table, I want to link, yes, foreign key of this table, I want to link to the primary key of this table. Yes, I thought like that, but I didn't tell here. If you notice here, I want to make one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship, or one-to-one relationship. But computer SQL server knows the correct relation. Look at it. It make one-to-many relationship. It didn't make many-to-many relationship. It exactly make one-to-many. It's correct. Relationship is type correct. It is not one-to-one. It is not many-to-many. It is one-to-many. I didn't tell, but SQL server did correct relationship. You think how it can happen like that? How SQL server knows I want to make one-to-many relationship, and it is making automatically one-to-many relationship. Because this relation is a deterministic relationship. Deterministic relationship. What does it mean? If you relate primary key field with foreign key field, it is making automatically this type of relationship. Let's do. I want deleting this one. I am making this type of relationship. Look at now it makes one-to-one relationship. Yes. Again delete. I am relating this one to this place, customer ID. I hope you are going to see. To the customer ID. Now it is making one-to-many relationship. Because of this one, if you relate, this is important. If you relate primary key with foreign key, it will always one-to-many relationship. But if you relate two unique field, it will be one-to-one relationship. I hope you understand the difference. Yes. If you relate, if in this table, if I will relate customer ID with order ID, it will make automatically one-to-one relationship. But if you relate customer ID primary key with foreign key, it will make one-to-many relationship. Also, we thought you cannot make many-to-many relationship directly. You should do one-to-many relationship. Yes, this is important. If you relate primary key with foreign key, it will make automatically. It is deterministic. Yes, I am telling at the beginning. I want to relate primary key with foreign key, and I know that primary key is a unique field. Foreign key is a not unique field. Yes, this means if you relate one unique field with non-unique field, deterministically it will be one-to-many relationship. But if you relate unique field with another unique field, it will be automatically one-to-one relationship. Yes, computer can understand. Because of these primary foreign key relationships, you want to make one-to-many relationship, automatically making one-to-many relationship. So also you can do this one. For example, in this table, let's do this one. Copy. This time I am going to use shopping too, because I have already shopping too. In this approach, you can use. Okay. If you look at here, I am making shopping to database. I have already shopping. Yes. This time I will do shopping to table customer. It has one primary key inside it. Yes. Table order, primary key inside it, but it has also one key field, but it is not defined. Later, when I finish design of table, I am telling alternate table. This means change my table order, which table? This one, and add constraint as a foreign key. This field underscore customer ID in this field set as a foreign key. Yes, this means instead of writing here foreign key and reference something, later when you finish your design of your table, later outside the table, you can, by using this text, you can make this design. Execute. Yes. Now we should have this shopping too. We have again two tables and they have relationship. They have one-to-many relationship between them. In the third way, you already know this one. This time I have shopping 2 already. I am doing shopping 3 because I don't want to conflict the tables. Here, customer ID, you know that it's a primary, but we didn't tell here. We told at the end of the table by using this keyword, constraint primary key customer ID. And in this option, you already know you can make customer ID primary key. Also, you can name it. Name of this key field will be PK table customer. Primary key table customer. Its name. It is a name of your primary key. This one. Name of your field. This one. Name of your primary key field. Customer ID. But name of your primary key will be this one. Yes. In this approach, you already know, we have explained before too much. You can make primary key at the same time, you can give a logical name to it. If you look at the first, our shopping database, if you look at inside it, we have primary key, shopping, primary key, but if you look at its name, this primary key name given by the computer. Yes, but if you do like that, this is a shopping tree. Let's execute first. And let's refresh. When we go to shopping tree, when you look at the tables, we have again 2 tables. And also it has primary key, but this time it is using this name. Because we told use this name for primary key. But name of the primary key field, same, customer ID. Customer ID is a name of the primary key field. But name of the primary key, this one. Yes. In the second table also, you can call your primary key. You can write here primary key. You can write like that, or you will not do this here, and you'll do it at the end, at the end of the table. This one, constraint PK table order primary key. Yes. This one in the second table, primary key field is the order ID. Order ID, this field will be primary key. But name of this primary key will be PK table order. This means table orders primary key. Also, you can make foreign key by using constraint, like this word. By using this, if you are using this word, also you can give name to your foreign key. Name of the foreign key here, PK, FK. Let's look at this on shopping tree. Keys. Yes. Name of the primary key is a primary key table orders. Name of the foreign key is a FK. Yes, it is also key, but it has a meaningful name. But if you look at the first option, shopping table, in the second table we have foreign key. If you look at it, here, we have foreign key, but it has some random select text as a name. But here, it has one logical name, meaningful name, foreign key. By using constraint, you can make foreign key at the same time you can make primary key. You can make primary key at the same time you can make foreign key. Advantage of this one, when you make foreign key and primary key by using constraint, you can select their name. Yes. Third way, fourth way, we can use mix of them. In the next option, make that's it 4. We thought this one is optional, but sometimes in the first in our first try, because of this comma, we get too much headache. That's why it is better to put, this means always this comma here, but it is optional for here. Yes. Now in this one, what is the differences between before? In the first table, we have used primary key. We have done primary key by using primary key word. But in this option, we told computer SQL Server will set for us one primary key, but it will decide name of the primary key. We cannot decide the name of the primary key, but name of the primary key field will be this one. In this option also, in the second option, SQL Server will set one primary key for the second table for us in the order ID field, but it will decide the name of the primary key field, randomly choosing one name. Yes, we cannot decide. But here we will set foreign key. Also, we will decide its name. We are telling name of the foreign key will be FK. Let's run it. Execute it, and then we should have one more table here. Refresh. 4. It has also 2 tables. Let's look at the second table. In the second table, primary key name should be given randomly, but foreign key name should be FK. This means our decision, the FK. Keys. Okay, this is a randomly given name. This is a given for us. Yes. And one more method we can use. I think this is the best method. Making primary key like that, it is easy. Yes, it is easiest method, but you should avoid making primary key like that. It is I think this is the best option. Shopping instead of 4, now let's make 5th. Here we are telling customer ID will be primary key, but we are telling it by the help of the constraint. If you use constraint, also you can give name. For example, you are telling this field will be primary key field, but name of the primary key will be PK customers. In this option, you are telling this field will be primary key field, but name of this field will be PK orders. And then underscore customer ID will be foreign key, but its name also will be FK. Let's execute. And then let's see the last, our option. When you look at its name, it is given for us. Yes, this name given for us. When you look at here, his name given for us PK, order, and FK. Yes. I think this is the best option. Also, you can make a relationship virtually. For example, let's delete the relationship. Right, we can delete. We can do like that also. You can direct this one into this place, customer ID. And you can check customer ID related to the underscore customer ID. And okay. And okay. Now this 2 table has a relationship. You can save it. Yes, it is saved. Now we have relationship between these 2 tables. So in the next coming lessons, we have 2 more relationship. How to make, we will see them. 1-to-1 relationship and then many-to-many relationship we will do. Also there's a referential integrator. We told, if you remember, do you remember that one? Why we are going to use primary key field? to use primary key field, we have three good reasons. First of all, uniquely identify records in a table. Yes. Second reason, it was data integrity, because of the data integrity. Yes. And in the next lesson, next week, in the next week lesson, we will understand what is the referential integrity. So do you have any question?